The former Democratic mayor of Chicago, Rahm Emanuel, says his party has lost touch on education, urging Democrats to focus more on literacy rates and less on pronouns and bathrooms. So what needs to change? Many are pointing to the Mississippi Miracle as a North Star. Fourth grade students in the state were able to dramatically increase literacy scores over the last decade, jumping from a ranking of 50th to tied for 6th. Enriched Literacy Education co-founder Mary Cantwell joins us now. So great to see you this morning, Mary. So that's an astonishing jump for Mississippi. How did they do it?
Sure. Charlie, thanks for having me back to talk about this all-important topic. One word, Charlie, phonics.
And explain what that is.
Probably the way you and I learned to read. It's the teacher stood in front of the board, pointed to letter A, we said A, pointed to B, we said B. Sound, letter, correspondence. Then we started blending CBC words. It's a part-to-whole, multi-sensory approach. It's intentional, it's structured, it's multi-sensory, it's organized. It is actual direct instruction. Most children need this in order to learn to read.
All right, and I don't want to go down a rabbit hole here, but it's hard to do that with a mask on, by the way.
Indeed. Children need
Maybe
to
even
see,
impossible?
I would say next to impossible.
Right.
Children need to see the teacher's mouth, lips, tongue, how to make the sounds of every letter of the alphabet. We have 26 letters in our alphabet that make 44 sounds.
Right. So if it's that simple and that straightforward, why isn't everybody just doing that?
Great question. Unfortunately, I would say around 20 to 25 years ago, our country got away from teaching phonics. There was a theory that it's not very exciting, and maybe we should just give children access to lots of different text. Well-intentioned, I want to believe, but if they cannot decode words, they have no word attack strategies. Once they start reading books with no pictures and they come across multisyllabic, unfamiliar words, they have no idea where to start. So that's more of a balanced literacy approach, and it just doesn't work, Charlie. Children need direct instruction, skill building, word attack strategies, decoding skills.
It basically comes down to discipline. Are you going to do the discipline in the classroom to teach kids?
But as children learn and they become confident and they see they actually can read, believe it or not, a lot of those disciplinary issues go away.
Yeah. No, I don't mean discipline like that. I mean discipline like it. You just have to have a disciplined approach to teaching the phonics.
Indeed. And leadership is important.
Yeah. And one of the things I was most interested in this Mississippi Miracle is among low-income children, they are now ranked first in the nation. Among black students, they are now number 3 in the nation. Among Hispanic kids, they're number 1 in the nation.
Incredible.
All of those from Mississippi.
Incredible. And it's phonics, high expectations, helping empower children, giving them the tools they need to learn to read, and helping them see they can do it. And teachers can do this too.
What is the resistance to going back to phonics?
I think it's twofold. I think a lot of districts don't have the leadership. They don't have the vision. They sort of, unfortunately, it has been a bit politicized, right? Where it's like, well, conservative states maybe use phonics and more liberal states use this whole language approach, which is totally wrong. This is a bipartisan issue. This is about children and how they learn best. So that's a piece of it. And I also think, unfortunately, we do not have the educational leadership for the heads of all of these districts to say, this is what we're using. We have schools, Charlie, changing their reading approaches every couple of years.
Right.
I mean, there are scores of bookshelves with unopened materials, unused manuals. It's ridiculous.
And it turns out the answer is usually simpler than
Indeed.
Than it is. Mary Cantwell, doing the Lord's work, as always. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And